I will speak perfectly. Hello, world. This is not scripted, so forgive me if it's choppy. I'm doing this live for multiple reasons. First and foremost, because my younger brother is missing. Uh, I want to draw attention to it. I would have been meditating on him, his safety, and his. I would have been meditating on him being found tonight anyway. But I decided that this would be a good opportunity to um, more or less, more or less let the world know that I am what I say I am. I'm nervous, so forgive me. I don't go live or do anything like this often, but I should probably be preparing for it since I intend on doing it a lot more often. I want to say to St. Louis, and I just realized that for so long I've been talking to a lot of St. Louis. Um, I don't have a lot of Facebook friends, and I always thought that when I did things on Facebook, it was to a limited amount of people, but I don't believe that that's the case anymore. I have never been a drug dealer. I allowed myself to perpetuate these things at an early age because I wanted to seem like I was rich. I've been close to them, family, friends, but I graduated from SLU in 4 years. I always did well. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 10 years, a little over, and I've always done well. Um, I thought that perpetuating, or I thought that drawing attention to myself, you know, dressing a certain way, looking a certain way, talking about the power of thought, the law of attraction, I thought that I would inspire people. I knew that people thought certain things about me, and I realized it, and I decided to allow people to think what they would, because I knew that this was me, and I knew that one day I would be announcing myself to the world, and I thought the more eyes, the better. However, I see that, you know, I've learned that allowing myself to be associated with certain things is not to it's not my better judgment. But I want to say this to all my brothers and sisters who are making a way out of no way. I am one of you. I come from you. I want to inspire you. I want to help you. That is what I've dedicated myself to. I remember 10 years ago walking around the streets of West St. Louis alone in dark alleys, and knowing that God had touched me, and praying for the day that I would be able to share with other people that God was real. What I intend to do today is to prove that I can stop thinking. Now, I understand that is hard to believe. It's definitely hard to prove. However, again, I've done this for over 10 years. And this is the way to God. The organization is free, freedom rooted in empowerment and enlightenment. If you see the book, The Power of Now, behind me, the first chapter is called You Are Not the Mind. I was already deep into meditation before I read that chapter. I'll never forget the first time I read it. I cried my eyes out because I realized it was the truth. And that is what set me out on the journey of no thought. Now, I understand telling people that you can stop thinking is unbelievable. Trust me, I understand. I didn't realize how much fear I had within me to announce myself or announce these things to the world, but I guess This is the true revelation. I don't know if this will prove anything to you, because the real proof is only in you deciding to take this journey within for yourself and realizing your own divinity, realizing your own godliness. I want to say to all Christians, I plan to come into the church. Any pastors, any reverends, any prophets that would allow me to speak to your congregation, I assure you I will not try to, I will not disrespect you. I will not disrespect the name of Jesus. I will not disrespect anything that you teach your congregation. However, these are the last days, and it is time for believers to accept the truth that they are spiritual beings, and that tapping into our spirituality, our spiritual nature, is the only way that we can save ourselves. The mind is parasitic. The mind is self-aware. And we have to defeat it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, my younger brother, again, his name's Christian Alexander Green. Oh, let me say this. Another reason I'm doing this. The fact that I felt uncomfortable posting my younger brother's missing message because I thought that it might do him more harm than good is one of the main reasons I'm doing this. I should not have ever allowed myself to be associated with anything negative. I did it for attention, and I didn't need to. I didn't need the attention. But I want you to know I'm not doing this out of fear. My home is a fortress. I have motion detectors all around my home. I have, I live 100 feet from a fire department. But I do feel like my life might be in danger. Problem is, I don't know from where. The omens have shown me, God has shown me these things, but I just want people to understand that this is who I am. Regardless of what happens to me, regardless of what happens in my life, this is who I am. So what I'm going to do is again, I'm going to try to prove that I can stop thinking. So I'm going to meditate for 23 minutes. I'm going to hold these the whole time. I'm going to breathe with my nose out loud as I can. Usually I would do this in darkness. I'm going to keep the light on. I'm going to breathe with my nose. Every 7 breaths, I'm going to hum. I don't expect anybody to stay tuned for this, but maybe you can fast forward. I just want you to understand that I don't want people to think that I am telling them to do anything that is unreasonable, or that I am trying to, manipulate people or do this for money. I can make money. This is not about money. This is what God has called me to do. The brain is self-aware, and we have to shut it off, or we will destroy ourselves. My younger brother is 23 years old, so I'm going to put this time on 23 minutes. Again, his name's Christian Alexander Green. Hmm. Just wanted to say a few more things. Again, when I said that there were motion detectors all around my house, I meant both video and laser. I truly apologize to anyone that I've hurt. When I post things about no thought and practicing no thought, it's only because it's my purpose. God decided to have me do this. This is the way back to God. When we silence the mind, we see our divinity and we touch God. This has been my journey. Again, my brother is Christian Alexander Green. again, love, man. Love to, it's too much pain in the world, man. And I just want y'all to know, whomever's waiting on the app, it's coming. Entrepreneur is an app. Entrepreneur is an app for everyone. In my journey of entrepreneurship, as we transition to this gig economy, what every entrepreneur needs to have is sales skills. It doesn't matter what you want to create. It doesn't matter what you want to invent. It doesn't matter what you want to do. If you can sell something, you can own a business. The only difference between being an entrepreneur and a salesman is when you're a salesperson, you're selling something for somebody else. When you're an entrepreneur, you're selling something for yourself. If you want to learn how to be a business owner, if you want to learn how to drive revenue, if you want to learn how to create trust and make people and inspire people to do business with you, then becoming a salesperson or a business development professional is the key to economic empowerment. And earlier I said that, brothers and sisters, that's from all walks of life: black, white, Asian, Latin, Mexican, Spanish, African, if you, whatever you identify as, if you are a living being, then you are my brother and sister. Over and out. So I challenge anyone who meditates to try breathing with your nose exclusively for just 180 seconds. I can almost guarantee you'll be unable to do it. And that's not being boastful, but my brain is evolved. My mind is evolved. I am not the brain. I am not the mind. I am the spirit. I am just more in tune with the silence. So I would challenge anyone to do that. That is why it was a part of this, to breathing exclusively with the nose. When the mind is focused on two things at once, it's silent. So I held these. I apologize. My pinky started to fall asleep, so I had to transition. But that's why I held these. I usually wouldn't do that, but that was for everyone. When the mind is focused on two things at once, it's silent. That's why I breathe with the nose and held these. I have a book called Freedom Rooted in Revelation, The Testament to Real Evolution. It's about my journey. It's about the information that God has inspired within me. Peace and love.